hopefully really good.
Thank each and every one of y'all for stopping in and spending y'all's evening with us. As you've seen in the thumbnail, we are going to give something away. So, um, if you don't win tonight, we're going to do a live on my channel tomorrow, and we're going to give another lot away as well. So, I'm pretty excited about it. Um,
Who likes some Olights?
we are going to visit and kind of catch everybody up on the farm, and it's so hard because we got like 3 or 4 videos ahead on the main channel, and but if we spill the beans, we spill the beans.
It's good that we got ahead because we're not stressing about that video getting put out, but it's also kind of hard to stay ahead because you have to keep things to yourself, and someone doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah, sometimes I don't. Hey, Sherman family, let's go ahead and see everybody in here. Donald, Ed,
Michelle, Elizabeth, Scott, Carol, Donald,
Debbie, Victor. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here. As y'all see, we don't have that loud heater over here anymore. Don't want to move the camera very much, but we actually, Ed sent us, well, I'm going to have to show Ed.
show my juice bottle.
Ed said Stephanie needed a heater in here, so she'd quit freezing.
I'm still going to freeze. Just saying. It's
but
just
we got
my nature.
She's got a heater in here now, so hopefully we've already had to turn it off. We turned it on earlier, and we had to turn it off. There's no insulation in here, but it did get really warm. Yeah, spill the beans. Doris, how are you?
Yeah, it.
Dang.
You made me forget what I was saying. Anyways, how's everyone's Tuesday going? We just got back from wrestling practice. Leighton had wrestling practice, but that's the only practice he has this week. Thursdays is canceled.
We got to get it registered. Is he going to go to Marlowe?
I think so.
So, Leighton went to a wrestling tournament Saturday, and let me tell you, he did absolutely amazing.
He did really. He surprised me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I did not get to go due to work. I was out all night, and but they called me and FaceTimed me when he wrestled, and it was absolutely awesome. He was out there getting after it.
Mm-hmm. So this was his 4th match, his final match. He ended up winning by points, and I think that's what really it got him excited just as much as it got me excited, because when he wins, it's usually from a pin, or like maybe he might be over by like 1 point or something like that. He's not good at getting points, or he wasn't. Now he's figured out that, hey, I just have to get on their back and I get 2 points. Or, hey, I just have to hold them down for this amount of time and I get 3 points. And he's actually figuring it out. And he knows it, like in practice and stuff. But it's like when he gets out there, he goes blank and he just tries to pin him every time. Well, what was it, 10-0?
10-0, yeah.
And that's a big accomplishment for him.
He's always been, like she said, went for the pin or it come down. So he's learning more and more. So we will wrestle this one, and I do think this will be his 3rd tournament, so he will qualify for state. And Dale, you're more than welcome. Like I said, always like to stop by and say hi. Unfortunately, during the day, I ain't got much time where I'm at work, but I do love showing my support to all of our fellow YouTubers and friends and family.
Peggy said it's those farm boy muscles coming through. That's exactly what I told him. He said, Mom, I didn't used to be this strong. I couldn't get him down as fast as I do now. And I was like, yeah, you working out on the farm and helping me and Dad and just living out here on the property full time, you are going to get a lot more muscles. And like, he's gaining weight now. He was 76 for like last year and the year before, and he's like 81 pounds now. And it's not because of food, because he's still just as picky as he used to be. But he, I told him his fat is turning into muscle, which muscle weighs more. So you're gaining weight, but you're adding muscle instead of fat. So it's not bad.
Well, we are going to go ahead and show you one of them, just because he was pumped. Now I love watching him be excited. This ain't a very long one. He's in the red. He was super excited.
Yep, that was his mommy yelling.
But y'all notice he gave him a hug there, and something that I'll turn that off. Something that I like is this match before this, he got beat, but he still gave the opponent a hug as well. So good sportsmanship is the only way to do it. And now I won't tolerate bad sportsmanship, or they won't even do the sport. So he did an amazing job. We're super proud of him.
He did amazing.
So good.
Sydney, Australia. Hello, Jody. And everyone else hopping on now.
Yeah.
It was beautiful today. I think the car, it was only supposed to get to 72 degrees, but when we drove to town, the car was showing 77. So
Hey, Kathy.
I think it really did, because the sun was blaring there for a little bit. Tomorrow is supposed to be the same degrees. It's supposed to be 72, but you don't know if it's going to go up or down.
Yeah, Carolyn. Yeah, Houston wrestles as well, and we see Daniel and DJ quite often. We do live in the same area, but I've never been somebody a name dropper or whatever. They've helped us out tremendously, getting us started in this journey. Um, and that's talking to Daniel. That was kind of one of the deals is they're experiencing something that we haven't had to experience yet, just because we ain't so big on YouTube like they are. Unfortunately, Houston and them got recognized a little ways into the tournament, and then it was hard for Houston to actually get to wrestle, and he had kids following him all the time, which perfectly fine with it, but it was just pretty neat how all the kids kind of got around and watched him wrestle, Daniel said. But yeah, it's pretty neat. But when you put your life out here to share it and grow your family like we all have, I mean, that's just going to happen. So if you go to the Okie Homestead Expo, please come up to us. We really enjoyed that last year. That was a lot of fun to finally get to put faces with names. So we are looking forward to it.
Wrestling, I love to see it. My son was in wrestling. I got so into it. Yeah, Margaret, that's how I am. Like, I guess Leighton he was what, 3 or 4 when he started wrestling. I think he was 3. And I didn't know nothing about it. I never experienced wrestling. I played softball, baseball, and basketball. And then I knew football just from like TV or playing catch with my dad and stuff like that. But wrestling, I had no idea. Nothing at all. I know you want to get the other person down just from what I've seen on TV, just like skimming through channels or stuff. But I had no idea any kind of moves or anything. And now it's so neat to see all the different kind of things that you can do to pin someone down and to make points.
and it's pretty neat to see him get so excited.
Yeah.
Lisa, yes, Houston does great with crowds, and if y'all was at the last Okie Homestead Expo, um, it was nice, him actually calling Ed out and recognizing him because Ed's done a lot for our kids, and not just us. It's there's other people out there as well, and we're very thankful of it. And it was just really really neat to see Houston come up and do that on his own with his age. I mean, I was sitting right beside him, so I know it wasn't planned. I seen Daniel's face, so that's pretty awesome. It's all about how you raise your children, and he's raised good, just like ours are.
Congratulations. Yeah, working on the farm sure is helping Leighton and even Kayson. I mean, really all of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
it's
even know.
opened them up. I
Yeah.
mean, Braylee's vocabulary, good lord, and all of them's really getting good. They enjoy running through the woods, going doing things, and the only thing that makes me really really nervous is the pond. And if we can't get a hold of them, I kind of start freaking out. But the kids know to stay away from the pond. But you just never know.
Hmm.
So that is one of my big, big pet peeves. They better not be caught at the pond or they're in some serious trouble.
Yeah, we had a scare the other day. Um, I was making all the kids get outside just because it was a nice day, or I don't remember exactly what we was doing, but it was a nice day, so I was making them all get outside. Well, Kaysen didn't answer whenever I hollered for all four of them, and um, so I think it was Addison was telling me that first Braylee shouted out he didn't get off the bus because it was right after they got off the bus, and Addison said no, he got off the bus, and then I don't know. So I was thinking maybe he was walking down slow, and so I don't know.
I
It
always
was a little
think the
bit scary,
worst.
but
Yeah.
he ended up being inside the house. He was hiding and trying to be quiet and not have to go outside because I think he had a tablet or something.
So before now, we got several people on here. I want to just we are going to end up giving away one of these flashlights tonight. Um, I guess this live is kind of sponsored by Olight. I was supposed to. We're going to give one away on our channel as well, but the way my videos fell, I wasn't able to get the Olight video out. So we are going to give a Olight sent us a flashlight to give away. So thank you on that. They just launched a huge sale, and let me break everything. Go ahead and talk. I've got to get this deal pulled up.
And I love Olight. I think I showed everybody or most of y'all on our last video or last live that which my, I'll show you my Olight. It's right over here. I call it my Olight. I guess it is Brandon's, but I use it on the farm for everything. It's still my favorite one. It is heavier, but I kind of like that so you can find it. But I just
Where's your email at? Okay.
I don't know. It's my favorite, and and the kids actually showed me. Let me see if I could do it. I didn't know this, but if you hold the main button down, you get different colors. So you have red. Oh, I turned it off. Hold it down. Red, green, blue. I think that's it. Yeah, and the regular. But I didn't know that. I thought that was a cool little. I don't know why I would need red, green, or blue, but it's pretty fun. I don't know. Maybe that's just the kid in me. I still don't use that part though. And the spotlight on it goes back pretty far that it actually gets kind of scary when you're outside in the dark trying to look through trees. You can hit that spotlight and you see everything, but you only see what's in that spotlight. So when you turn that big light back on, everything comes at you really fast. I don't know. That's my take on it. Ed said he loves the baton.
Yeah, I've got one of those I use as well. I'm trying to get this pulled up here, but they launched a huge sale today, and if you use that link, I think you in the description it's Eddy Family. I believe that one is. There is a discount, but there is a I don't know what it's called, but here in just a little bit we're going to give this small flashlight away. And then where did the other one go?
How are the Olights? How are they that bright compared to flashlights by Defiant?
I don't know what Defiant is, but I will say that
They're super, super bright.
I will say this is the brightest flashlight that I've ever had. I use them at work. The guys use them at work now, just because not only that, you don't have to replace the batteries. You plug them in. The chargers.
I think you have a video too, though, don't you?
Yeah, I got a video that actually shows
Right here.
how you can actually plug them in, but there's you don't have to buy batteries like all of them, all the other ones. It just hooks onto the back there.
There. You want this?
I had another one, but and you can plug it into the car or whatever, and they stand behind their products. Like I say, Ed and several of y'all bought off of the last sale for Christmas. But if you go over there, at least go over there, click on it, check on them, because even if you don't purchase something and you go over there and click, that will show that our audience is interested in their products or to check them out. Which this was just extra for us showing it to Stephanie's audience, which most of all of Stephanie's audience is mine as well. So it will be on there tomorrow. There is a link in the description, and I will post it on here briefly here.
Oh, I was wondering what that deal was. What do you want me to do?
No, you can pull it back up there.
Oh.
I was just getting this other stuff.
I didn't want to delete something or get in trouble. Something. I was like, oh. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about how to do the drawing and everything. It's real easy. You just have to pick a number, but you gotta pay attention to the rules.
Yeah.
Defiant is another brand of flashlights and spotlights. Okay. Yeah, we don't really know what they are, but he has a video on our main channel, and it kind of, to me, it shows a wide range, and you can actually kind of tell on the video.
Yeah, I've never seen Defiant, so I can't honestly say. The only other lights that I ever used was stream lights, and I can by far Olight is 2 times better than Streamlight, and the battery lasts longer. Hopefully that's the link that I just sent, but it didn't turn into a link, so hopefully it works.
Yeah, I don't even see you. Do we have pecan trees on the property? I know we have acorn trees, but
I don't recall seeing very many of those. Yes, it is only for the United States. I apologize for that, just because shipping reasons. I did try to ship some things here probably 4 or 5 months ago, and it honestly cost almost $45 to ship a small patch. So unfortunately, until we get a better shipping provider, that it's only for the United States. So I apologize for that.
We are only Stephanie's audience. He's laughing.
Hello, how are you? Yeah, they are, Elizabeth. They are absolutely.
Not going through batteries would be nice. Yeah, and that's what's nice about it. I mean, you have some people that, like me and Brandon, are kind of sort of opposite on charging things because, like me, my phone goes on the charger every single night when I lay down to go to bed. Brandon, not so much. So he'll wake up in the morning and do some of his video and stuff and then have to find a charger. And that's what I like about the flashlight. Just getting that routine just like you do your phone at nighttime. And I mean, it'll be charged for you whenever you need it.
Yeah, it's the Baton 3 Pro Max is the one that's on sale right now, and there's several others that are on sale. I'm trying to get that link to pull up. It's so hard because like we go live off of my phone and all my information. We need to change that, I guess. It come on by itself. Do you see that?
Yeah, the heater just come on it. It knew that I was getting a little bit chilly. It knows me better than I know me. Okay, I'll try and do a little video for you guys about it because I bought a flashlight and a spotlight made by Defiant. Awesome. He's trying to get the link out there.
Yeah. See, I thought I had everything ready. I told Steph, I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and get all this done before we go on the live. So it's there.
Cindy, Leighton, he got third place in his tournament, his wrestling tournament this weekend.
He did really good. We was super proud of him.
Someone said the colors are indicators of battery life. But no, I can actually push that button and actually change the color. It's not anything to do with the battery, on that part anyways. How long does a charge last on this flashlight?
So it really depends on how long.
How much you use it?
I don't think it's letting it post a link.
Now, most likely I'm on Eddy Family Farm.
Well, that's fine. I've got the link, so it should just pull up.
Just a second and we'll let him try to figure that out and we all have explain that. And our mailing address, is it in the description box?
Yes.
Yes, our mailing address is in the description box down below. So you can find that there. Shipping overseas is expensive. We sent a package to our son stationed overseas and it cost us $149. Yeah, it's crazy. Even if I was trying to make Christmas easy for like the family, like all my nieces and nephews, because I had 13 nieces and or nephews, and I was like, they're all in between like, I don't know, 17 and little bitty. So I decided I was gonna do a blanket because they had, I think they were like $12 or $13 a blanket, but they had their names on them. So I went in and I customized every blanket to their name, and I was super excited. Well, it was gonna be $10 shipping, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's $10 per blanket. So that's $130 in shipping. So I ended up just going and getting them their separate items. And of course the older kids, they just got money. But I thought it would be cool to have them, even the older ones would like a blanket with their name on it. It was crazy. Just caught you saying something about the cost of sending things. Can you not send soft goods like hats or t-shirts via the postal service?
You can, but it's still extremely expensive. We used to have the shirts and stuff that we shipped, and it
that
would
was
cost
just like one shirt.
Yeah, one shirt was like $20-something, just to get it shipped. But right before we moved, we had just about got a company to actually work with us on a cheaper shipping rate. So
You ready? How long does the charge last?
So they have a high beam and just a regular beam. If you use a high beam, it just depends on what flashlight. We can get probably about 40 minutes out of the really, really extreme high beam. If you use the low beam, you can get several hours.
And that stays on, like not just goes on then goes off. That's like a full steady.
Yeah, it's not, for some reason, it's not letting me post the link.
Post office notified the Scam family that they're going to increase the rates.
Yes, we did get a notification on that as well, which not looking forward to it just because
Hey, Charles.
It was already expensive enough to ship the items that we already shipped. Now they're going to raise it up, and now they're going to raise it up. So now the price is going to go up, which ours, we try to keep everything the same, especially in the United States. We did get to ship some to Canada and stuff last year.
Oh, what?
And we got a pretty good rate, but not all of them went through like that. We have one shirt that got returned 3 or 4 times. I know I'm trying to.
I think we forgot to plug it back
Well,
in.
yeah, but it's still got time. Let me see if this actually. If this don't work, I don't know what will. Okay, finally, it posted the link, I do believe.
Brandon,
Yes.
has the water line been buried, and also can you use rock to help protect the line?
So yes, the water line has been buried. I finally got the link to post. Once again, hopefully you didn't lose interest. At least go over there, click on it, read some information on it. And like I say, we always tell this to everyone. We have to say it for Amazon anyways if we post a product. But if you do purchase a flashlight or whatever, we get a small percentage off of it. But it's nothing extra you pay. It's just what the company gives us for basically showing their product and reviewing it. So we would greatly appreciate it. This is the latest one they actually sent me, which I actually carry this in my unit as well, just because you can throw it on your head and, well, I used it last night. Okay, I was about to say I used it searching the car last night, but it's super bright. They got different settings, and like I say, I have never had one of these Olights quit on us. We have got several of them now, and hopefully in the near future they will send us more to give away, and y'all will get the opportunity for that. What did I do with the nuts? Well,
Not the two that I had, right? Because I have mine right
okay,
there.
right.
Where they go.
I am going. Let's see which one we are going to give away.
Well, thank you, Rebecca. Just I was surfing the YouTube and found you guys. Love you and your family.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So here in just the second, we are going to give away the 3T flashlight. It's a small one. I do believe that's the one they...
It's not the super, super small, though. Hello, Tony, Lila, Angela.
And that's the deal, is like, even when we're filming, it takes so much to get, especially a product review or whatever. A lot of people don't like it, but that's extra income that we get to use for the farm. So we don't try to do as many as like we used to. Now we try to work with the bigger companies. Them power bank boxes, we can use them out here. And if we can use them on the farm, we will work with them, because for one, it saves us from buying it, and for two, I mean, one of y'all might actually see it. And I know the chainsaws used to be a big hit for us, or everybody.
And I really like helping them out too on that part. Question, why is Facebook video so far behind? That's because we've been on YouTube for so long, and Facebook just
we just
well,
started.
not recently, but like, yeah, we started them later on, and we're just trying to catch videos up. Eventually, we will get to where
We're within a week.
Facebook is with YouTube.
Yeah. So that was the deal. Is y'all seen that we actually broke them up, and tried something different to try to get Facebook to push more of the videos. It did, but it really didn't make no sense. I didn't like. So now we're just going ahead and just posting the full video. So please share it on Facebook and help us get it out there. It just brings more people in, and that does nothing but help us here on the farm.
The baby goats are doing really good. Mom's doing really good with them. And
yeah, they are. I was gonna. I'll go out there and get one of them. Here, hold that. I'm gonna go grab one of them. Let me get my Olight.
You don't mind?
No, I'm gonna get the headlamp.
Yeah, it's a good picture of Max. It's a good picture of both of them, but I felt the air when that door opened. It was pretty chilly. The power box would be a good gift for my mother and stepfather. All siblings could go in together and split the cost. Might ask them about that for Mother's and Father's Day. Yeah, that would be a good gift. That's kind of what we did with, it was Brandon's, it was my mother-in-law. I'm trying to think which if it was mother-in-law or father-in-law, but I believe it was mother-in-law. It was a one year we did a patio set, and then another year we did one of those ice cube trays or whatever. It just makes ice on the counter. It was one of those bigger, heavier duty ones. And yes, both babies are girls. Oh, I hear it.
It's okay.
It's not too bad. I bet it's probably in the 70s or 70s. It was in the 70s today. I bet now it's probably only in the 50s, maybe the 40s, but I'm thinking 50s.
Hey, little girl. You say hi? You say hi? We are going to have to get her a little name. So we will probably let you. Oh, she's so sweet.
I know. Him took you away from that warm area.
I just turned the heater on. Yeah. Isn't she so precious?
Pearl and Coral. I really liked, I screenshotted them. Leighton liked it too, to name them Holly and Jolly because of Christmas time. And then the mom, I think Noelle or something like that.
Yeah, I know they're adorable. Which, we are always out with the animals, so they really,
Aberdeen and Penny.
they really get gentle with us. I thought she peed on me. They really get gentle, so when we're out there, we always love on them. That way, the mom doesn't have any issues with us coming up and playing with them. The girls are always out there playing with them, but she looks, I don't know, just once we seen these guys born, it was like, oh my gosh, look at how they colored out. Um, they're just
And they're
beautiful.
pretty being girls. Like, I've noticed doing this whole farm life, getting animals and everything, that goats, the pretty ones are usually boys.
Yeah.
Not always, but usually.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get a good name for her.
As wouldn't be the first kid to pee on you, I'm sure.
No, no. I think all of them actually have. Yeah, you're so cute. Look at her.
Why is it that our wives' phones have to be charged every day and our husbands don't? It's because y'all's die during the day. Because y'all don't charge it.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah.
It's she's prettier than my last girlfriend.
Oh, easy. Let's show them your little hoofs. Look at those little hoofs, guys.
Lynn Pringle, little money for the new arrivals. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
you.
Yeah, the colors are just, I mean, which the sister is almost identical to her.
I'm
Almost.
surprised the kids aren't sneaking the baby goats into the RV. Yeah, they know that the goats and the dogs, the animals, the outside animals have to stay in the pen so that they don't run away. So,
Well, the first 2 or 3 days, we didn't let the kids even touch them. And the reason why is we wanted the mom to make sure she'd take them, which for I picked them up the first day to see if they was boys or girls. And after that, it's just like, wow. We're hoping that Ben actually gave us a couple goats here a month or so ago. One of them's really big, so we're hoping she's going to have babies as well. I think we've got a total of 5 that are waiting to have her babies. Ain't that right? Yeah.
someone said she looks like a
Tell them about
deer,
it.
so you should name them one of the reindeer's names.
Well, tell them about it. Come on. Yeah. Tell them. Come on. Tell them. Yeah. You telling them all about it? Yeah. Yeah. You see yourself in there? Huh? Oh, I know. You so sweet. Yeah, you so sweet.
Hope she gets a hold of your nose.
You're so sweet. I absolutely love animals. That is so cool. All right, I'm gonna take her out there and put her back with her mama. So, yeah, you ready to go back out there? Well, her mama wasn't even there.
Yeah, she's probably inside the big one.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take you back out there.
Yeah, they are born with teeth. They're not like little babies. They're real fun to watch, though. I sit out there and I'm like, I can't video no more because my finger's going to fall off just because I'm sitting there constantly videoing their little movements because they are so cute. And like my last video, I believe I actually had it ready. I don't know. I had it ready earlier than it was actually posted because I just had a lot of the baby goats and we haven't shown the baby goats on the main channel, but we got ahead and now we're back. The kangaroo is doing really good. Dodger's doing awesome. I still don't know what we are deciding to do with him. If we're going to try to still look for a female or We don't really know exactly what we're gonna do yet, just because we can't get in there with them.
What's that?
Dodger. Here, we can name them Hannah and Heather after our daughters.
Yeah. That was pretty neat. I just watched. The mama was in the barn, and I put her down. She started, crying, and then the mama's coming out was making a little noise that wasn't real loud, but you could hear the noise coming from, and she went straight. That's pretty neat.
She was calling her.
Yeah, she was calling her. Okay, let's see.
Has he always gotten baby fever with all types of babies?
I
Just
don't.
animals.
Animals is, I don't know. It's just something. Ever since we started raising animals, we had all those quail and chickens, and it was so neat to create life. I guess that's what it is, to create life and just watch them grow. And now that we moved up from chickens to bigger animals, and hopefully here soon one of the ponies will have their baby as well. So that would be pretty neat. I've actually seen a couple of the ponies not be born but freshly born up at Marie's, and that's pretty cool.
Any estimation on Red Bear when she's due or gonna have her babies? Anytime. She seems ready, but we don't know exactly the time just because they kind of do it on their own time. But it's anytime. You can tell for sure.
Um, and that's one deal. Mike with Fowler Family Farm actually showed us how to tell by the back of their tail, but it's so hard. I don't want to run them or anything to try to see. So we just feed them and we keep them in there. That way we know they're going to have the babies in the barn or one of the little huts, because the last one was actually out underneath the tree and is extremely cold.
This charger's going off and on, off and on.
I don't know on ducks. We will probably end up buying some adult ducks just because I don't want to have to wait for them to get, it'd be a year and a half or so before we start getting eggs and hatching them. So we will probably end up buying some full grown ducks, and I think it'd be cool to get them out there on the pond. I think it would be a lot of fun. So, Patrick, that's every day. Every evening it is. We're just exhausted because we're always doing something around here. I heard her say something earlier. Somebody's asking about the water line. Yes, it is complete. Um, which that video came out today, and then the next video will show it completing it. We did take um, Carly to the vet, and that video is going to be coming out here pretty soon, and hopefully it will answer a lot of people's questions. So, um, it was the same thing that we've been told over and over, but we'll wait for that video. We just kind of come out and explained everything that the vet told us. So
I wonder if you can do pregnancy test on goats, like home pregnancy tests for humans.
I don't know. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and going to open this up and show you all the lot. I don't remember which one's the actual new one. So when you get it, it will be out of the package. This one here is a 3TEOC carbon. What is
Fiber.
Yeah, carbon fiber, In which once you purchase one of the Olights, when every one of them will come with the instructions here. You just pull the lever. And we'll set this to the side. I want to be sure to get everything back in there. And like I say, when I say it's small, it's a small one. And when you get a Olight as well, on all of them, you will have to unscrew it. Once you unscrew here, there should be a yellow tab. See how that yellow tab right there fell out? And that just keeps it from actually running the battery down. Oh, wow. I don't know if I want to give that away. I might need that. That's pretty neat. But this is the one we will be giving away tonight. So here in just a second, y'all know how we give stuff away, and we'll do that. What I'm going to do is go ahead and turn this back off, and I'm going to put that yellow dot back in there just so it doesn't run the battery down. Get it open here. And we will put it back in here. And here's the deal. Unfortunately, we are not, we're only shipping to the United States at this time. Hopefully here soon, we can actually ship further out. I know we was getting there with the other one when we was living in town, but
Ed, this is a I3T EOS carbon fiber.
most definitely though, go check.
Or a 3T. I don't know if that's an I.
Go check them out, or go purchase one of them. They've got a huge sale going on. When Olight has a sale, it's a good sale, and they always make perfect gifts. So let me get an ink pen. Oh, I got a pencil right over here.
And he's going to go over all the rules before we start typing in numbers.
And I know on the last giveaway we did was a little bit delayed, but if you was the winner of them, they should be, you should be receiving them soon. And there is, I think one person has not claimed. So if you did win on the last one, I gave you the code to put in. So email us your shipping address with the code and we'll be good. So there is about 327 people in here. So the way we do our giveaways is nobody posts a number until Steph types in start. Once you see that pop up, everybody can actually post a number. If you post a number before she starts, you will not be eligible for the giveaway. For instance, if tell you to pick a number between 1 and 100 and the number is 50, somebody picks 49, somebody picks 51, we'll have a draw off between those two people. If there's 10 people that pick 50, we'll have a draw off with those 10 people. Post one number and one number only. If you post more than one, you will not be eligible for the giveaway. And once we do the countdown, once she enters stop, no other numbers will be accepted, not unless it's within 10 to 15 seconds for the delay of the internet. Any numbers past that won't be eligible. And here's the deal, guys. We do these giveaways to show our appreciation for each and every one of y'all watching our videos and showing y'all support to our family, because we couldn't get to do a lot of this without each and every one of y'all. And we just want to thank y'all, and we love each and every one of y'all for following us along on our dreams. So like I said, there's 327 people. I'm going to say pick a number between 1 and 500. Pick a number between 1 and 500, and I'm going to go ahead and write my number down.
And I'm going to push start. Alright, so pick a number between 1 and 500. Only one number, so we don't have to disqualify you.
And this is going to be for this Olight.
3T EOS carbon fiber.
And please also click on that link and go tell Olight thank you for sending us the product to give away. Olight did not have to do that, so we're very thankful they did. Definitely give them a shot. They have, if you want, also that you can go in and create a account with Olight, and they can. They've also got giveaway gifts. Which I will have more of those details. This was kind of a spur of the moment deal, but tomorrow night when we go live, we're going to be giving away this big one. It's a Batten 3 Max, and we'll be giving that away on the live tomorrow, and I will have all the details, but I do know there's a huge sale going on right now, and go over there and check it out. Let me get the phone.
There was still a bunch going on.
Still a bunch going on. If you're just joining, be sure to post one number only.
There's someone really close, but I haven't seen the actual number yet.
Somebody's getting close. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. All right. We're going to go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Okay, let's look.
Let's give it just a few seconds. And that lucky number, we're 15 seconds past and no numbers, 30 seconds. That number is number 70. Number 70. I do not recall seeing a 70, but I did see.
I see a 72.
72, and that is Andell. Guys, help us go through here. Is 72 going to be the closest?
I don't see a 60. We have to have a 68, 69, 70, 71, 72.
I believe Andell is the winner. Let's get some other opinions down here to make sure. Make sure, and we get somebody to help us qualify that. Good evening from Arizona. Thank you, Susan, for stopping in. Susie?
76 was kind of close.
Yep, 76.
No.
Andell was 72.
I checked it 3 times.
All right, Andell, congratulations. We will be putting this in the mail and shipping it to you. If you would, email us your email us your address, and we will get this shipped to you. You do not have to pay for nothing. We're going to get it to your door, and you live not far away, so it shouldn't take very long. Thank you so much, Andell, for always coming over and showing your support to both of the channels. We greatly appreciate that. And I appreciate all your beautiful messages in the morning. I really enjoy them, and sometimes they hit me right on top of the head. So thank you so much.
He needs hit on top of the heads every so often. So
yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're more than welcome, Andell. Yes, congratulations, and thank each and every one of y'all for participating and showing y'all support to our whole family. I mean, it's absolutely amazing to get to be out here and live the dream. And if y'all been with us long, when we lived in town, that's all we could talk about is being out here.
Yep. Now we're there.
here living the dream out. Um, uh, how about names Virginia and Caroline for the babies? Not a bad idea. Yes, congratulations to Andell. Go visit Andell. Yep, go over and check. Andell's got a YouTube channel as well. Go over there and check Andell out. Um, oh, I've got to get the email put in there. Let's go.
With Eddy Family Farm. He's typing in the email, so it's a little bit easier to jot it down.
I think you can put an at the front of it and it should go. I don't know what it does. That is the email. I was hoping it would start a link, but it is not. It's eddyfamilyfarm@gmail.com. I thought just putting it in there, maybe, I don't know. If I'll have to figure that part out. I was going to say something else. Oh, Andell's.
Andale is the Mr. Rogers for adults. Best mom anyone could have. She is. I like that. And you're very positive. And that's what I used to be, really, really positive. I'm not so much as I am still very positive, but I guess not as positive. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm still positive. I don't know. You have 4 kids and you lose a little bit of your perkiness, I guess.
Yeah. Doris, thank you so much for the kids foolers. They will be super stoked about that. It's about time for another gas rub. I may have to get us just a big old barrel out here.
I know. I used not all of the gas the other day, but I used most of it.
Yeah, the babies are absolutely gorgeous. They are beautiful. And there's 5 more goats that's going to have babies. So if all of them have twins, that means there will be 10. But some of them had triplets last year. So hopefully that'd be 12 or 13.
What about creamer? Because I was naming them coffee names like mocha and latte. Yeah.
Vicky, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
I could do that.
Thank
She
you,
is a
Endel.
cream color. I may have to do that for the mom anyways. Creamer. Or cream.
I just want to check if you just cost.
Will you sell any babies?
So here's some of the goats are ours, but a lot of the goats are Marie's. She did make the comment of she's got a big surprise coming to her farm as well here soon. She made a comment of getting rid of some of the goats, and if that's the case, we're going to try to buy the goats and keep them here, just because. I didn't realize how close and attached we would get to them, and our YouTube family's close to them. So cross our fingers, and if she does, we'll make an offer, and hopefully we can afford it. And just I think I counted earlier there was 7 or 8, and there's a few little babies as well. So we'll just see what happens.
Ed, that's actually why we got the 4-wheeler with the rack, just for that. Well, that and trapping and anything like that. So, yeah, it'll be awesome.
Yeah, and we do have those 3 traps, and Kayson is on a trap, and he wants to catch a snake. I'm not all about a snake. Um, I've got my little friend over there that I take with me everywhere, and I'm not dealing with snakes. Hi, Tony. How are you? Brandon, we are moving to our country property and we'll be looking to buy some rabbits and chickens and goats. Well, hopefully, when you do get moved out there, we will have some of them and we can make that happen for you because I love animals. It just seems like you have a bad day at work or whatever, and you can just go sit out there and it just makes the day go by. I mean, just makes the day better. Me, I like going to sit in Dodger's pen, especially when he's eating. I'll sit in there for a little bit, and it's just so cool to see him jump around and stuff. Uh,
And said, Brandon, I just know you love snakes.
no, yeah, yeah, you better believe that. I have, I have to run because that is one call I will abandon in a heartbeat at work.
They don't eat much.
What's that?
Snakes.
No, I don't care. Yes, it will be, and we'll see. If not, we are maybe have already purchased another animal. Just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do the snakes. I can't have goats. My wolves will eat. Oh, you got wolves. Don't want none of
Yeah,
that.
Kayson's got a bad combination of his favorite animals because you got your chickens, which is his favorite, which they have the eggs, and then he wants to catch a snake. Well, the snake's gonna eat the eggs, and Kayson's gonna get mad.
Oh, he did catch him. I was so proud of him. He caught that chicken
Yeah, that
tonight.
silky.
Yeah, so he loves to feed them chickens, but I think he just loves gathering the eggs. But he actually caught the silky tonight.
Yeah, we made a reel on our Facebook channel,
Yeah, it's
and
pretty cool. Um, Snakes make Ed money. Yes, Ed takes care of those pest controls, but that's one thing I can't be because my look. Well, I'll go ahead and show you another thing I didn't show last time. We're talking about Olight. Well,
Pro R.
Olight also makes them for these guys here. Um, and let me tell you, these things are super, super bright. And once again, you will see on the bigger ones, you will see the actual magnet deal that actually hooks up to each and every one of the lights on the bigger ones. But this and also has a green dot on it, and which a lot of the guys have red dots on theirs, but they know when mine comes out because I'm the only one with a green dot right now. But yeah, I've used this for about a year now, so it's pretty neat. And what I like about them on these is that's it. It's off because there's been times that I've been in a house and my flashlight will quit working or go dead, and I will just have to pull out and take it off, and I'll actually use it for a flashlight.
Yeah. K Barnes said, I seen him catch that chicken. He was so proud, and then he had a plan for the other rooster.
We debated whether we was going to leave that in, and I was like, I don't know if Facebook will, dock us on it because Facebook is so sensitive. But we so well, we just need a table of everything here. Me and Steph are working to get on a better schedule with everything going on in our life now. With the kids' school and the videos we post to YouTube, Facebook, and then the reels. You know, we got reels that are fixing to start coming to YouTube, but it may be the same ones from Facebook. I don't know yet, but we bought us a planner, and I've never been good with planning,
I was always a planner.
but
I plan like everything day to day. And then we got together, and Brandon's not a planner at
um,
all.
but what I
And
like about it, it's got the hourly deal, so we can actually, Monday 10 o'clock, when to post our videos, when to post the reels. There's just so much. There's times that we forget, and like I say, I'm not a planner. I may wake up one day and drive to Kansas. I done it before, just go on a joyride. So,
Kathy says she wants the item that the Olight was attached to.
oh yeah.
Still issues with those two silky roosters.
Um,
Well,
they actually fight with the other ones, so we are letting them run free right now. I've got a friend that wants one of the silky roosters, so I'm probably going to give that silky to them just because we don't need two of them. We lost the hens in the one in the snow, and one of them got sick. Those were white, but we still have all our other ones. So later on, we may get us a couple more white ones. Guys are normally not planners.
yeah, this one, the easy part is writing it down. The hard part is following the schedule. That's going to be your hard part, is
Yeah.
actually following the schedule. I do really good. Like, I think that's why it worked out being a teacher at the daycare for so long, because there's a schedule. This time we do feedings. This time we do, and I was perfect at it. And if it's wrote down, it's a lot easier to follow it than if it's not.
Um, you know, and I can understand that just posting on YouTube, but we use both platforms because for one, it's not so hard to upload them on there, but it gives us extra income to do things around the property. Like the last 3 months, we have went and bought anywhere from 15 to 18 panels a month every time we get our payday on YouTube, and we use that to fix the property up and the animals and take care of the animals. So I know it's a bunch, but if it gets to being too much, we may have to back off. But we're going to give it a shot.
Which one are you going to give him? I saw the one I catch. It said.
The one you catch. Um, this person, please make sure you are live on real time. Yeah, some people are a little ways behind. Brandon, you do a great job with the water line. Thank you. It the only thing I dreaded digging it up with the backhoe is because there is a huge mound of dirt. So what we've been doing in the evening times is we'll take the water hose and start at one end and go back and forth, try to help it settle in the ground so we can get it all cleaned up. It's going to take a while. Just the other day, Harley's where we actually buried
It's kind of
Harley,
sunk in now.
it's sunk in. So, um, yeah. Oh, I understand. Yeah, we are extremely busy, and we did take a break from posting on Facebook with the reels, but we just kind of go as a flow. Just really depends on what's going on. We're really going to give it a shot at this schedule. Um, you know, I do want to be more organized. We got places that we're going to start visiting. We got a couple. We got an expo coming up in June. We got another deal coming up in June. We got a couple events in June going to Missouri and Oklahoma. So if you're in here, how many people's going to go to the Okie Homestead Expo? Let's see some hearts. If you're going to be there, let's see some hearts. I haven't seen Chickasaw Scott in a while.
No, I seen her that one time, kind of, sort of recently.
Okay. It's kind of paused, and I hope
mine's going back now.
Is it chart? Hold this, babe.
Cold.
I don't know if that's charging.
I hope it is. That's a good charger, and that's a fast one. Nothing blue.
Is that supposed to be blue?
Oh, wait, I don't know. What are you talking about? I'm talking about different words, blue. It said I'll be there in May and back in June.
Yes, we are super excited to get to see a lot of y'all.
Really wants to try.
I hope you get to make it in. I really do. That would be awesome. We didn't really get to sit down and visit with you at the Okie at the conference, but really hope so.
MT has meet up in May also.
Oh, really? Where's that going to be? Okay, I missed the hearts. Oh, there's some. There's some. There's, if I can. Yes. I hope you do, Michael. Yep. Tanya. Tony, are you going to be trying to come out?
Lake 10 Killer, May 19th to the 21st.
Okay. Lake 10 Killer. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I've heard of it before.
They're kind of scary sounding.
You need the backhoe for the rock and roots, I think.
Shazam, a minute ago she said the trencher is more for like soil, not for the rock and roots that you had to dig through. Now she's saying your backhoe would have did just fine.
Yeah, and I kind of stopped on that. Is how a trencher, you just got that little line there, and it would have been a lot easier other than those few spots. And we went ahead and, as you seen in the video, I'm sure it showed everything. Did we put the water line in already? I think so.
Someone said they watched us put the water line in today.
Okay, so I went ahead and ran it to the cabin, just because the cabin will. I wished I'd contacted the company and changed the roof to actual wood.
I was kind of thinking, now that a few people have said it, that a large single door instead of the double doors also. I mean, I love the double doors. I think
Remind
it.
me in the morning to call and see if where they're at, and maybe they will make it right. All right.
We are going to Jan's June 9th. Week before is the Okie one I will be trying.
Is Jan's the one in Missouri? Yeah, Minnesota's a little far. I like Grace and Lacey. Gracie and Lacey. We already got one. No.
Yeah, we had Gracie. That's the mama.
Okay.
That's 39. No, I'm not a hairdresser. Not at all. I just throw it up the best I can. Brandon, you're a pro with that backhoe.
Yeah.
Did you get an email that Nanette sent about the drainage? My uncle had done the same thing a second time. I mentioned it before.
Yes. I'm trying to think which one that was. The drainage. I've got a bunch of them on the cabin, but a lot of people, I don't guess, watch the video all the way through. We're actually getting one identical. I don't get to travel. My husband is not in good health. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but we will shoot some video and bring you along.
Yeah, I always like the double doors, especially like we're gonna be putting like Leighton's bed and the washer and dryer and stuff like that in it. But someone mentioned if you just have a wider door, like a super, like way over here door, that will fit perfectly. I mean, a washer and dryer, no problem at all, will go through it. I think, I don't know. If it stays the same, I'm gonna be happy because I love the double doors, especially they're super cute. But if not,
Patrick, everything we put on the platform goes to both platforms. The only thing that don't always come out immediately or some pictures or something is the membership. There's sometimes we add extra things on that, but
in the reels.
Well, if the reels will be going to YouTube as well. Something just. I hope that wasn't something went down my shirt. Your water line issue.
I don't know if that heater's a good thing.
Okay, the driveway. Yeah, I do remember that now. Um, and, and that's one of the things that day I was just walking out there thinking of that, and somebody made a fine comment. Was like, there's other things to work on the farm besides you finding other things to start. But maybe later on we end up doing that. That way we can get some more water down in the pond. Yeah, following Arkansas veteran, I will definitely do that. Um, we he actually sent me an email the other day. Big doors, thanks. We are doing great. How's Max and doing in the pretty goat? They're doing awesome. We just brought that little goat in here just a little bit ago, and Max, he's a sweet dog. Um, he I don't know if I said this, but he found 51,000 the other night for a trooper. So that was pretty neat. I always love when there's a vehicle that's got a strong odor. He goes crazy. He like starts running around the car. It's like he's trying to find the strongest point, but he can't find the strongest point.
Because it's all over.
Yeah.
On baby ponies, how many are having babies? There's gonna be
all
it
five
four?
or four of them will here.
Four.
Yeah. Yes, Tony, I'm bad about that. Finish a project, which a lot of the subscribers kept me in check. I finally completed the building. So while we're on here, a lot of me and Steph was talking today is like she goes out and records, but a lot of times is just the animals, and I've seen comments that people say, well, it is just the animals, but every video is different. There's something else that happens, or the way the animals, or even the other day when she drove around the property talking and stuff, I really enjoyed that video as well. So, what type of videos do y'all prefer? Help her out. That way she can get some ideas from y'all, and it's not coming from me. Roger calls that multitasking. Yes, the baby goats are in here.
Are in here.
they was in here.
Does dog smell the money because of the drugs bills have on them?
No,
Only half joking.
no. In this case, there was also 8 pounds of marijuana as well.
So he pretty much alerted you to
the
the eight
marijuana.
pounds of marijuana, and that gave you probable cause to search the rest of the car, and then you found all the money.
Yeah, and the money was actually with the marijuana. It was in a UPS sack. Um, but there has been times where we've ran Max and he's alerted on a car because most of the time what we're seeing big here in Oklahoma right now is we have so many dispensaries and grows here that they grow it here, take it to Texas, and then they come back. So um, most of the time, once you have 40 or 50 pounds in a car, it's going to smell for a while. Just because a human can't smell it, a dog can because their nose is 50 times stronger. All right, Stephanie, your channel is far from boring. Read some of them out so it ain't so quiet. It'll wake you up.
I don't know. I think it's his hate putting me to sleep. It feels good. I'm still kind of cold though. So if I enjoyed the tour around the property, love your channel. It's not boring. I wasn't saying it was boring. I was more saying that it's the same old thing every single day.
But it's not. I mean, it's this. You do the same thing, but there's other things you do that you go around the property. So once the money is forfeited, where the courts say that it is drug proceeds, 25% of it goes to the DA's office of the county, and 75 goes back into the sheriff's office to fight the drug activity, buy tools and stuff, vehicles, whatever we need to fight drugs. Great way to see the property. Stephanie.
So you're good at keeping a daily schedule. Show us how to do that. I struggle to stick to one. I'm not great at writing it down, I guess. Now I can write it down, but it's still, I don't know. It's not something that I write down every single day.
And that's like you're saying is whatever she feels like, and that's what I told her is like it's a true life, what you do on the farm. I mean, obviously we're not going to take in while she does laundry or whatever, but
Have you looked for your wedding band lately?
I did today. I actually went back there today and walked up and down the fence line.
Yeah, I've went back there a few times and kind of just scuffled around, but I didn't take the detector with us.
Love seeing the animals. Well, so I know in the last video I put a lot of the goats in there, and it was just the animals, watching them play and stuff, and looking back on the analytics and stuff, and it looks like there's a lot of people that enjoyed just sitting there watching the goats jump up and down. I thought it was just so neat watching them get the drink the first time.
Good night, Andel. Do y'all have a computer? See, if you're thinking about like the planner on the computer, I really enjoy that one. So I actually thought about, I know we'll try this one, but I thought about getting a laptop that I can keep here because you don't have to be hooked up to the internet or nothing, and keep a laptop here and keep track or keep the logs. Because I bought a notebook, just a regular 5 ruled notebook today, and I want to keep track of all the animals. And I know a lot of them are Marie's, but I want to keep track of them and like when they have their babies and what that one's name is and the birth dates of the babies and just everything like that. And I just wanted, I was looking it up on Amazon for logbooks for animals, and it showed really cute like front pages, but it wouldn't show inside of it. And I'm one that I want to look inside of it, like on yours, that one you just bought.
Yeah.
It shows the
Time.
timeline, not just the day. And I want to see what's in there. But obviously that wouldn't work for as a logbook.
Yeah, we haven't heard back from
So
that lady. A lot of the people that we actually see in the community and we've helped, we don't see them again sometimes, but when we do, they're real thankful. The guy that we got the bicycle, or y'all got the bicycle for, he still works at the same place, and he's always been a quiet person, but when I come in, he's always got a smile on his face, and he tries to talk to me, make a conversation. So I think that's pretty cool.
well, thank you, 8 o'clock. He said planning blocks, like what needs to be done before noon, before 5 o'clock, and like bedtime. That way it's flexible in how you sort out your task.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, Google has a ton, which we have a computer, but it's down the road at Marie's because that's where we edit videos because of the post situation. But Ed's coming up in April, so I think the post. No, April. He'll be here in April.
Oh.
Yeah. Then
Earlier he said,
yeah.
so April and then May and
Yeah.
June. Gotcha. Gotcha.
No, we do not tag the goats yet. That might be in the near future. Yeah, that would be the way to do it, as an animal book. I hope no one thinks I'm being negative. I watch and enjoy all the videos and look forward to watching them. Nope, we don't think you're being negative. Yeah, Ed, we are super excited because he knows how to put them up as well. So,
Are you planning on doing any more ride longs?
maybe in the future. Just right now, like it says, we have.
There's just stuff going on, and
I deal with a lot of confidential informants, and I can't take a chance of blowing a cover and putting their life in danger.
He said Daniel Arms showed his notebook, like you're talking about, for the animals. He showed it a couple videos back. I think he said he downloaded a template off the internet and printed it off. I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do. And I know they have some templates on like laptops on Word and stuff like that. And I just need to go and look for one or have Brandon get me copies or something. I don't like not having my computer and printer here.
Yeah, try using your phone. I mean, they have a planner on your phone as well, apps and stuff, which you'll always have a phone with you.
Yeah, but I'm not a phone person. Like Brandon can stay on his all day. I can't. I don't know. I always lose my phone because I never have it with me.
I'm not for sure right now if we're going to tag them or not. We'll just see. Right now we don't have that many, so we know what baby comes with what baby or mama. Yeah, luckily we don't have many trolls on here now. On the family channel, yes, we get a lot of trolls sometimes, but it it's just part of it, you know. We get a lot of emails and stuff that are um, negative, and we just learn to go by with it. But So, like I said earlier, we showed all the Olights, and Andale is the winner of the giveaway. We will be giving away another Olight tomorrow night on my channel or our family channel, and I think we're going to be giving this light away. Um, and maybe if y'all will go click on the link, Olight link, and just go over, review their stuff. Maybe they'll see enough of people that goes over there or clicks on the link that they will send us more products to give away. I know a lot of the companies are all about the how many people actually click on the link and how many sales actually comes from it. And we definitely would love to share the gift with y'all. And tomorrow night, I will be more prepared and explain everything on the sale. I have everything wrote out. So, most definitely, even if you're not going to buy one, go click on that link and read some of it. And you can also create a for one time or first time member. Doesn't cost nothing, and they will actually send you a free light. Um, they're really good with their sales, and I left the link in the pinned it at the top, because as soon as I get off here, I'll go out and pull up the computer, and it'll actually show me how many people's clicked on it and how many people's purchased lots. And like I said, they was super excited on the last one. There was a bunch of activity, and then there was several lots we sold. So hopefully it'll be better this time because we're going to do it on 2 lives. So. Sherman, good night, buddy. Hope you have a wonderful night.
No,
Yes.
he was saying goodnight to someone else.
Oh, yes. The pin link at the top is Olight. Yes, it is.
Look them up. I hope my notification pops on time so I'm not late.
Yeah, we will definitely. It'll be probably late tomorrow evening. Like, we're just late birds. That's when the kids go to sleep, and this is really our time. Which, when it warms up, we'll be able to get on the side by side and go ride around. We did ride around the property today a little bit. Um, it's pretty neat just to cruise around, and um, I don't know. It's just nice to go through the woods. All right, Sherman, I appreciate that. Good
Good night,
sportsmanship.
Sherry.
Yeah, Leighton did some good sportsmanship, and there's a lot of people, which
Whiteboard needs to make a deal with Bucky's.
yeah, Bucky's would be a good deal for Wagbar. I know we got a deal coming up with Wagbar too next week. So be super, especially if you've ever tried Wagbar. We will have another sale on Wagbar coming up next week. So stay tuned.
It's 11 o'clock here.
It's nice. Also, when you get to see you two out and about. Yeah, we enjoy it. What's our next project we're going to be working on?
There's so many.
Well, the one that we was hoping to be is going to be the tiny home cabin, whatever you want to call it. But we're still a couple weeks out before we get our new one replaced. Probably going to be building another pen back here behind the trailer and go up against the fence. And that will be possibly for some new animals. We've talked about them before. I just I didn't like the price at first, and they went down just a little bit. So we may go ahead and try to get a couple of them. I will say this much: they are going to be having babies here soon, from what the owner told me. So hopefully, we get them before they have the babies.
Yeah.
All right, Deborah. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's midnight Noel. Yeah, we're not going to stay on much longer. We're just donkey. No. Hopefully one day we will find a donkey, but I don't think we'll ever find one like donkey.
Yeah.
Um, that was an awesome donkey, but didn't realize
He was so old.
he was so old. Um, which the sad news was, because we lost him, was we was told Carly would not. I can't go back into all that yet. That video's coming out next. Here, not the next video. It should be coming out here soon. As a big city guy living in the UK, I really love watching y'all's videos. It's never. I would. It's never likely
We'd have to raise
happen.
it
I
up
would love to be able to
as
come
a
over
bottle baby, though,
and
for
visit.
it to be calm and come up to us.
Well, we used to. We did set up a meetup a year ago, and we may start talking about the second annual here after the Okie Homestead Expo. Um, the first one went really well. It's just we we got into more than what we thought it would be. You know, getting the food and getting everything set up. Luckily, Brenda was there. Brenda Baker helped us out tremendously, and we'll never be able to thank her enough. But it was a great event. We got to meet. There was more channels than there was subscribers, but we're talking. There was probably all the channels that was there was probably 4 or 5 million subscribers, um, if you combined all the channels together. Yeah, yeah. DJ and them, they have a lot of donkeys.
Yeah, they do. They're so cute and precious.
I have not took the framework down, and that might be what I do in the next few days. Yeah, Gina, that is exactly what we're talking about. Is the sheep. So yes, it was a good time. No, I mean, we want, now that we are out here set up and we've learned a lot of things, we want to try to, get our own animals, just because if they do, something bad happens, I won't feel as bad. But it's just better to have your own. Um, and hopefully in the near future we will. We may go and try to find a llama this weekend. We'll just see. Terry, that'd be awesome if you can. Um, there was there. Who was the girl that lived east or west of us here? She came over. I don't remember her name.
When we lived in the old house?
Yeah, we had
Melinda?
that. No, we had that meetup, and she lived in Elmore or something like that.
Oh, that's Alexis Kane.
Okay,
She had a birthday yesterday.
Alexis Kane.
Mm-hmm.
She probably don't watch your channel. She just watched mine.
No. She's probably in bed right now.
Y'all don't know how many times we go back and forth over just joking around like that. That's pretty cool. That is up in around Locust Grove. I We're wanting a mini donkey, and we're hoping to get one young so we can bottle feed it to actually keep it tame. Good evening. Thank you so much for hopping on. Um, so, so none of the animals right now is none of the animals that we're selling right now. Maybe later on, once we have our own goats, because we are not going to keep, all the males, but until if we raise a large herd, eventually we'll get rid of some of the males.
Are you going to call your newest members to welcome them?
What's he talking about? Are you talking about on the other channel, Ed? Yeah, the kids would love it. Yeah, Isaac is, yes. Yeah, it's actually after 11 o'clock now, guys. So we got a few things that we got to complete before we go to bed. But we just wanted to hop on here and give away one of these lots. And once again, I hope y'all go click on that link. And if you're looking for a lot, give them a chance. Log in and they'll give you a free lot. And sometimes you get a better deal if you're a new member to their website. You get an extra deal. So we're going to go ahead and sign off for tonight. Don't forget, we're going to go live on the family channel tomorrow night. And Steph will have a video coming out tomorrow, so of something. But hope each and every one of y'all have a wonderful night. May God bless y'all.
Good night.